Hey houseplant friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about water conservation and the smartest way, in my opinion, to go about saving as much water as you can while also not going over budget while trying to do so. Something that a lot of you might not know about, maybe a lot of you do because you know we're in the gardening world, but something that you might not know about is that lawns are actually a lot. They're a massive amount. Hello, Raven. Lawns are a lot, and it is incredibly easy to waste water while you're taking care of your lawn. In addition to the wastewater that can come from that, we also have to worry about right now the rising temperatures. Like every day for the past 5 days has set a new world's hottest temperature, which is kind of uncomfortable to talk about. In addition, 26.8% of the lower 48 states are presently in a drought, and 82% of the country is experiencing abnormally dry conditions, way more than normal, even in areas where dryness has never really been a thing before. Because of the drought, the heat, and the dryness, a lot of states have actually enacted very specific laws, rules, and current regulations about how long people are allowed to use water during what hours and exactly how much water they allow you to have. In states like California, some areas have less than 1 hour's worth of use of water for an entire week. Lawn care with that kind of a situation is pretty hard, including if you needed to use water outside for any other reason. In fact, 1/3 of all residential water use in the United States is used for lawn care. And in order to take care of one 500-foot square lawn, which is not very big, you need about 67,500 gallons of water per year to take care of that lawn, which is the equivalent of 3 full-size swimming pools. Kind of a lot. Because of this, there is a massive lawn to wildflowers movement right now that's going on across the country, in which people are actually foregoing lawns altogether and instead opting for plants that are native to their area or just wildflower gardens in general. Something to note is that even though you might have a wildflower garden, all of the plants that you have in your yard still are going to take just about the same amount of water. It is less, but it's still going to take a lot of water in order to take care of all of the plants in the front yard. This is why when you're in California and Arizona and Texas, you'll actually see a lot of houses that have stone or cactus gardens. They will have like sand and rock and designs in order to not be using the water because the state simply doesn't have enough water to go around for everyone to have a lawn. This is where I tell you that this video is sponsored by RainPoint. RainPoint is a smart home irrigation system that takes care of everything for you and makes sure that you are not wasting any water, and you can do all of this for an absolutely incredible budget. I've had a lot of companies reach out to me to do smart home irrigation system setups, and I've never come across one that is this all-inclusive for such an amazing deal. The best part about this is that if you are someone who likes to take care of your lawn, but you are otherwise compromised or unable to spend all of the time that you'd need to do that, like for example, I'm pregnant right now, so I'm in my first trimester, which means that I am always tired. I will literally get up to do the dishes and it's like, all right, I'm like falling asleep. I get up and go for a walk and I'm falling asleep. So it's just I just might not have all of the energy to go and take care of it as well. Water scarcity is a problem right now for 40% of the entire global population. And in the United States alone, 32 billion gallons of water are used every single day across your whole household use. Now where RainPoint comes in is they can help you monitor how much water you're using, and it takes a bunch of things into consideration. I'm gonna go over a list of products that RainPoint offers because it's important for you to understand the scope of how detailed this home lawn watering system is, because it's incredibly detailed. RainPoint offers Wi-Fi hose timers, Bluetooth hose timers, which are different, and digital hose timers timers. They also have drip irrigation systems, water meters, and garden sensors. In addition to all of that, have a line of products separate from the other product called their Smart Plus Garden line. And this includes a rain meter, humidity meter, soil moisture meter, and display hub that you can use in tandem with all of the other products I already listed above. And if you don't want to buy things individually, maybe you don't want to have a catered experience, you can just do a Smart Plus kit, which is where for an amazing price you can actually order a full kit of items that can come with irrigation lines, water meters, rain meters, humidity meters, a hub, everything. And I do have a couple of the products here that I'm gonna show you. My original goal for this video was to set up everything and then show you how I use it and then show you how much water I am able to reduce. My house won't let me do that because the spigots, the two spigots that we have in the front and the backyard are both at the ground level. So most people's spigots are like a foot or two off the ground, or maybe they have like a pipe that comes out of the ground and then the spigot on top of that may be in their yard somewhere. Our house has the spigot, I kid you not, 3 inches off of the ground. Literally 3 inches off the ground in the front and the backyard. And I think it's because of how the water pressure here works. We get our water for our irrigation system from the canal, and because we're so close to the canal, I think our spigots just have to be super low in order to make sure that we still get good water pressure. Because of the fact that I can't attach anything to the spigot, I even dug a hole in my backyard about 4 or 5 more inches down, and I still, like, I got the water meter on there, but I couldn't also get the hose on there, and it, like, without digging even deeper. And at that point I felt like I hit the garden mesh, and I don't own this house, so I don't want to make any permanent changes like ripping up mesh, if that makes sense. So, and I did inform the company about that, and they said that it is totally okay and to just talk about the products and how I would personally use them, because this shit is so cool. This is so cool. I love it so much. I'm gonna read directly. I wrote down what their website said because it's just such a good example of what you can do. RainPoint can be linked with a moisture sensor meter and monitor and humidometer for real-time changes. The valve will close automatically once it has reached its correct moisture percent, and you'll never over or underwater again. In a single week, you will cut back 39% of your total outdoor water consumption. Because different parts of your yard may also have different needs, like for example, maybe you have a flower bed and then the other side of your yard is an actual lawn, or maybe you have a drier area, or you have some parts that don't get as much sun as the rest because of the fact that you'll have different moisture sensors around your yard. Each part of your yard will get its needs met. Will get its needs met without just being watered. Like traditional irrigation systems, you just turn them on and you tell it how long you want it to go, and it'll just water for like 15 to 30 minutes, however long you want it to go. And it will do that for everything. Every part of your yard, every single spigot, it will do that. What RainPoint does is, because of the Smart Hub device, it can tell what different parts of your yard need, and then it will take care of those specific parts of your yard, making sure that you're not wasting any extra water or overwatering anything. And it will also make sure that your plants and your grass don't get too little water as well. So I am going to show you some of the products that I have. The amazing thing is that depending on the products you get, you have some pretty sick warranties. The products that they sent me have a 5-year warranty. And something I did want to note that they wanted me to note was that because of the 2 different products that I was sent here. So the box comes with a water meter. This is one of their water meters, and it comes with multiple different heads in case you have different needs. And then it also comes with this water lining, which is super important to make sure that your stuff goes on correctly. Now this connects, you're gonna connect it like this or like this, and this measures how much water is coming out of your hose. The next thing that we have here is actually the Smart Home Hub. This turns on and it tells you everything about your garden. Oh god. This is super easy to connect. It took me like less than 30 minutes to get everything all connected sensor wise. It tells you how much water your lawn is getting. It tells you the current weather, it tells you the temperature, the humidity. It tells you how much water you've saved, how much water you've used, literally everything that you, oh, and it also tells you how much water is coming down, like from the sky. Like it measures the rain. And again, that's obviously only if you have those respective sensors. But the smart home hub is amazing and it looks amazing. It looks like a really fancy pool monitor, if that makes sense, if you've seen those before. Then we have something here that does the same thing in a different way. Here we actually have one of the Wi-Fi water meters. Even though this doesn't show you how much water is coming out and being used on here, like this one does. This does actually still tell you how much water you've been using on your smart home hub. So this one will tell you just on your hose. So if you just wanted to know for your own personal use, then maybe you would get something like this, where it's like, okay, here's how much water I've been using. But if you use something like this, not only does it turn on, it has automatic switches here, which you can obviously turn on and off yourself, but they will automatically turn on and off themselves based on when your lawn needs watering. And it will also connect to your smart home hub, and it will tell your smart home hub how much water you've been using, as well as how much water you've been saving. If you're interested in using this product, make sure that you use code planting Ashley 20 off in order to get 20% off at checkout. To me, the coolest part of all of this is that you can make your own drip irrigation system, connect it to these smart watering devices and your hub, the humidity sensors, the rain meter sensor, and the garden sensor. Your garden will literally take care of itself and save you money because the water you use does also cost money. Thank you so much, RainPoint, for sponsoring this video. And again, don't forget to use that code plantingAshley20 off if you are interested and want to snag one of these for yourself. Maybe you're a lazy outdoor gardener and you just want everything to run itself. Either way, I think that this is amazing, and reducing your water by 39% in a week is a pretty big deal if you are able to use this system. I wish I was like you and could use it. The least I could do is talk about this because I'm really, really passionate about this. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and please check out RainPoint via their socials and their website. There's also a bunch of other RainPoint videos out there from people like me who care a lot about this and really wanted to talk about it. It just feels like a lot of us are screaming into the void, trying to do our best to make sure that we're helping to protect the world for future generations, while there's celebrities out there that are just contributing a disgusting amount of emissions. So I don't know, any little thing that we can do to help, because maybe if we all help, then we can offset the rich people who just don't care. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, RainPoint, for sponsoring, and I will see you guys in the next houseplant section. Goodbye.